We are here with
Marina
and Kelly.
And I would just like to ask you guys, what is your personal definition of freedom?
It's a difficult question. I think it's like, it's the
where I can walk around and do as I please if it does not constrain, if it doesn't go against anybody's personal agency or ability to live.
Okay, freedom, it has many components. Like for instance, it has freedom of speech, freedom of the liberty to go in everywhere that you want, freedom to select your job and do whatever you want, respecting others people. That's in general my concept of freedom.
Be able to do what is right for you within the framework of society.
It's the right of make decisions and choose the way, which way do you want to live your life, I think. And that's it for me.
For me, it's to be able to do everything that you want, to be spontaneous. Well, freedom is that you can choose your way, the way you want to do the things.
Do you think freedom exists here in America?
I think so, yeah. Well, it exists in America. I think it's like a personal, it's difficult to explain because it's not the country doesn't take you out the freedom or not. It's like the freedom goes in the person, and I think so. I think
that they are
it's a really
I think so.
Open country.
Did you guys ever hear of the NDAA?
No.
No.
What it is, it's an act where if you speak out against the government, or if they can, the government can label you a terrorist of any kind, they can put you away indefinitely. Did you guys ever hear about that?
No.
Oh, no.
First time I heard about it.
Yeah.
My personal definition of freedom,
on a national scale.
Yeah. I would say probably the practical application of the golden rule.
And that would be?
Well, just treat others as you like to be treated. Yeah, I thought it'd be fun to make a candy outfit and be a street performer.
Okay, where were you the morning of 9/11?
I was at the doctor's office in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Okay, did you make the costume yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. And is it out of real candy or is it?
Yeah. Got about 2 gallons of Nerds on.
Okay, what kind of candy is it?
Nerds.
What do you think about the drone program, the unmanned drones, bombing over Pakistan and Yemen and elsewhere?
I don't know. From what I've read, it's not really winning us big fans over there. And winning the people is essential when in modern day warfare, winning over the people is pretty essential. And so I think it could be good, but I think that right now it's very much counterproductive.
Okay, and where do you stand on the issue of whether or not to subsidize birth control?
Oh, absolutely.
3 answers.
Okay.
Is it a democracy, an oligarchy, or a republic? Founded as?
I guess I haven't taken a government class recently, but
What's up, B?
Isn't it technically sort of a republic? I forget.
On paper, it's a republic, but
I would say that we're unfortunately a little bit somewhere in between because of the lack of campaign finance reform and the ability for corporations to essentially donate as much as they please. It's moved a little bit, unfortunately, towards oligarchy, as witnessed in the extreme disparity of income that we haven't seen since the 1920s. So I'd say it still is a democracy, but it has an unfortunate amount of oligarch influence.
We don't have any regulation at the Federal Reserve, for example. Are you familiar with the Federal Reserve System?
Yeah.
In what? And you expand?
It's an unelected body that makes pretty important decisions about loaning.
Candyman, thank you very much. Keep fighting the good fight, and yeah.
Cool. Sounds good.
Thank you.
You got a couple minutes, I'll talk to you about fucking America. I'll talk to you about what goes on.
That's why we're out here.
Yeah, we'll give fucking talk.
Well, go ahead. You want?
And pan around the room here real quick and show people what's really going on. I mean, does it look like anybody's got a plan here? No, man, we're just flying by the seat of our pants and trying to bring what we can home to you, and encourage you to get things going on too.